All right. So, got some new info to talk about, folks, as far as gaming goes. So, from what I'm hearing, there's two things going on right now. People are talking about that despite everything that's going on right now, Sony is still going to release the PS6 either holiday 2027 or early 2028. I still feel the same way that I felt before hearing that. I don't think it's needed. However, I'm willing to take a look to see well, what is it that you're offering? Like, I understand, as a business owner doing what I do, my followers expect me to, because I game, your followers, the majority of them are going to expect you to get the latest and greatest just so that you can show it off business-wise. So you show them what it does. The PS5 Pro right now, I'm absolutely loving what Capcom has done with that system, with RE9. Like, I'm loving it. Like, there are points where I'm looking at it, I'm just like, damn, this looks good. And I don't usually do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm playing it on the 4K 60 frames per second. I haven't tried it with the 100 plus frames per second thing that you can do. But anyway, so you have that. But also, would you pay $1,500 for the Xbox Helix, for Project Helix, for the next Xbox, for the Xbox with the Magnus chip? That's another thing going around right now. Here's my idea on this. Sarah Bond already said it would be a high-end experience. It would be premium. So I think the majority of you were already thinking around 1,000. Around 1,000. They're just saying 1,000 to 1,500. Now, there are some gaming PCs that you can get for that. Okay? Valve's Steam Machine is rumored to be around 900 to 1,100, something like that. So they're both in a similar vicinity. Now, I think what the problem is that people aren't used to paying that much for a gaming system. No matter what it is you buy it. Okay? Now, I don't remember what Neo Geo would translate to today's pricing when it first came out, but all I knew is that no one could afford it. I remember that. The Neo Geo original pricing when it was released, it was $649. Okay, so in today's, today's that would be over 1,000 probably. I'm almost sure. What would the Neo Geo's pricing be in today's pricing when it was originally released? $1,500 to $1,600 today's money. So there you go. Problem is, people aren't used to paying that much for a video game system. However, we are used to paying that much for these damn phones that we have. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm recording this on a S24. I forgot what I actually paid for it. S24 original pricing when released. I got the one with the highest memory. $12.99. So that's the one that I have recording right now. Okay, $12.99. And I paid outright for it. I know a lot of people, they just don't do that. They have a pricing plan built into their, their phone plan, and they pay it off over time. And a lot of people Then only do that, I ended up trading it in, and then I get it. I get it. I get it. Now it can be done. It can be done. Okay, because all the brokest people on the planet, if you notice, they all got Jordans. Okay, they all got Jordans. They always have the nicest phone. They got the PS5. They have the Xbox Series X. What it is people aren't used to paying for it. Because when people really want something, they find a way to get it. I remember when sneakers really started going up in pricing. But I was like, are you insane? You're paying that much? Like, Jordans were already astronomical, when I was younger. It was like, no, like if someone was wearing Jordans, you knew they had the money, or somewhere they found the money. You know what I'm saying? Jordans needed to be on a payment plan when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Lay away something. You need to save up for it. Okay, you need to structure a plan to save up for some of these things. And the way things are going now, kind of, I just don't know if that's going to work. They're going to have to advertise it in a specific way to know that you're getting the best, period. Now the Xbox Series X is like, what, $800 now? I mean, it's a brick sitting in my living room downstairs right now. I need to put it away in storage. It's a brick. I don't use it. Okay? But I got it for just in case. Who knows, down the line, I might use it for something. But I still got my PS5. I got my PS5 Pro. Matter of fact, I just bought the the disc player for it. So I have to attach that to it. So I've got that to play all my, all my physical media. Like, I don't, I just don't know why I would need it. Maybe somewhere along the line, I'll be like, I don't have enough, disc players in the house. I ain't got one for this TV. Yeah, let me put it under here, and that'll be my disc player for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, But anyway, the question is, would you pay $1,500 for the Project Helix? Now, me as a business owner, being a YouTuber, I'm a business owner, business-wise, yes. So I have it to try it out, maybe stream, maybe do something with it if it's really offering something that nobody else is. But remember, as a business owner, I get to write that off. Okay, now if you understand what writing it off means I can write it off for my taxes. Okay, really quick, say you make $100,000 a year and you're not a business owner. You're going to get taxed on that $100,000. But say as a business owner, you spent $30,000 on your business, but you made $100,000. Okay, and you spent it on supplies, equipment, travel. Just a bunch of different things. Okay, which you can write off. That means you're only going to get taxed on $70,000. Get it? So you pay less than taxes. Okay, this is for my business. Okay, whether it works out or not, whether it's profitable or not, I get to write it off. That works for me. Now, if I were not a business owner, they're going to have a hard sell to get me to pay $1,500 for the Project Helix. Okay, for the Xbox Magnus, for the Xbox Helix. Okay, I can't see myself paying for it. I can't wait to see the marketing. I can't wait. I'm serious. I can't wait. Because there's the business owner in me, and then there's the regular gamer. The regular guy, the gamer. And the gamer don't want to pay it. Even though I know, well, and here's the thing. Even though I know what people pay for their phones, but I'm a Sony guy. Not a Sony pony. The Sony guy. This is different. Sony pony just takes anything Sony gives him. Now, if I got a problem with Sony, I'll tell you about it. Certain things I like. Most of the things that Sony has done, I've been all right with or liked. But there's been several things I have not liked that Sony has done. Several. And I've talked about it. So, But you're going to have to bring me over to your fold. How are you going to do that, Xbox? You have to make me think that I must have something other than the PS6 in my house. How are you going to do that? They already know they have the Xboxers. They have the people that are full Xboxers, or as people call Xbox. You've got them. They're going to buy it. How are you going to bring me over to the fold to make me say, oh, PS6 don't do this? Remember, Genesis does. Genesis does. What Nintendo don't. Okay. What does this do that the PS6 ain't going to do? And will I care? And will I care? I remember coming up finding out that the Sega Master System was actually more powerful than the Nintendo Entertainment System. Who sold more, though? Okay. Even now, in our own time, the PS5 was less powerful than the Xbox Series X. Who sold more? So it don't matter. It's the games. So when people come up to, oh, well, they can do this, and this one's got this many teraflops, and I don't care. How does it perform? And will it make me happy as a gamer? Is it easy to use? Is it a bunch of garbage to get something going? You know what I'm saying? Post comments down below. Let me know what you think, mate. If you enjoyed my thoughts and rant on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!